Yo, 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 and welcome back to the Banter Boys podcast. My name is Sanji. With me is Ryan. How are you doing, boy?
Welcome. Or should I say goodbye? The season is done. A while now.
Almost a month ago.
Yeah. Long overdue season ending pod.
Yeah, I know. We told people we'd do Post-Mortem, and we did fuck all.
That's what they like,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I think so. People were still sending us questions after the season ended. I felt so bad. Like,
What do they want to know?
I don't know.
Euros? Like,
There's some stuff. I think there's some reflection shit and all that sort of stuff. But
Fair,
I mean, we got a DM today as well. People are like, so when you starting your prep for the 24-25 season? I'm like, bruh, what?
yeah, that is mental. That is not starting until well after Euros.
Absolutely crazy, man. And I mean, speaking of Euros, like I have done zero fucking preparation for Euro fantasy, so.
So, I mean, for the listeners who aren't in our Discord, we're running a manual Euro draft, but it's really the Euro draft that's making me do the prep.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, in a good way, we're drafting together. We're co-managing a team with our banter Discord family. So it's 12 teams out there. But yeah, it's nice that it feels, I don't know, like I'm easing back into like football in a sense with someone. Like I'm holding someone's hand because I was not ready to do this shit by myself. Like
Yeah. So it's also really interesting because we've been posting gifs of our draft picks, right?
Yeah.
So like some of these players, I don't even know what they look like.
Yeah, I know you confused. Who was it? Was it Nico Williams?
Williams.
Yeah. we full on had a debate back and forth, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not him. Like, yeah.
So like, who was it? DeMarco.
Yo, people in our draft are like tuned in, man. It's so upsetting.
They're really on top of things.
I thought we were gonna be proper sharks, just dominate the draft, and no, man, we're actually struggling for picks. Like our list is just dwindling. Like it's kind of crazy. Oh, by the way, we didn't do like social plugs or introductions or I mean, this is not a regular pod. Like, don't expect no data dump, no league updates, no maybe some questions. There's some leftover questions. We'll see how far we get to that. No picks to discuss. I guess we could do the social plug. Should we do social plug?
Nah,
We should.
Screw the plugs.
Screw the plug? Okay, screw the plug.
Just tell them buy us a coffee. And,
Yo, we barely plugged that actually.
I know. We really should though.
Yeah, guys, give us money.
We'll do good things with it. Like we'll
I mean, we're sending
know.
out prizes for the Bash League winner and the Bash Cup.
Yo, that's supposed to be a secret.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Is it?
Right.
I guess not.
No.
But we should send it out like ASAP now.
Yeah, I mean, well, this is just motivation for you guys to like join it next season.
True.
Right?
True.
So, incentive.
So yeah, Bash Cup winner, Bash League winner gets the prize.
Yeah. Have you signed up for leagues and stuff next season already?
As in money leagues? Nope.
Yeah. Like DPL, IGL, all that sort of stuff?
Oh, I filled out the forms for I think IGL and DPL.
Okay.
But nothing else.
You've already won the entire DPL. Like, what's the point?
Oh.
You should be in the Champions League or the Gold League, right? You
I'll be
shouldn't
in
have
the
to
Gold
pay.
League.
Yeah.
Oh, it's free. Okay, gotcha.
It should be free, I'm assuming. Why not? You fucking won everything. Like,
True that, huh?
and I think
I was
yeah. What you
I
say?
was hoping I get something extra for winning like the entire table.
Yeah, man. I thought so too. Like, so I think like I don't know if they still have this tradition or whatever, but I think if you win the Gold League, you get like a green jacket, like the Riders Cup or the golf.
Sick.
Yeah. But I feel like just because you won all of DPL, you should get like a scarf. I don't know.
I should be able to like name a league, like
Yeah.
name the Gold League, whatever I want to name it.
What would you name it?
Golden League. Mind blowing.
I don't know if I got that.
I just added an EN, man.
Oh yeah.
It was not even
okay,
sophisticated.
okay. I thought there was like some massive pun that I've
Nope.
absolutely missed. Okay.
Nope.
All right, all right.
That was so bad. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I
I should have
mean,
just called it like I don't know. I have nothing. The AU League. Oh, fuck, that's even worse.
that sounds like
I
the
need to
Australia League.
stop.
I'm not ready to go there. No, no. I mean, speaking of Australia, we can talk about cricket. All right, listeners, like, don't just like tune off the pod. Like, obviously, we're gonna talk about a bit of footy. I've got a bit of a fun like quiz like thing to test Ryan and kind of look back on the league a little bit briefly. Like, we're gonna chat about all 17 teams. We're not gonna talk about Burnley, Luton, or Sheffield. There's no point it really. So I mean, stay with us, stay till the end. I think you're either gonna love the format or you're gonna think this is really fucking stupid. Why do I still listen to these guys? But it's because you love us, right? But I mean, before we get started, I just want to, shoot the shit, talk a bit of cricket. I tried to make that rhyme a little bit. Did it work? I don't
That
know.
did not work.
No, it didn't. Shit. Nothing's working today. Wow. It's been a while, right? So we're
Has
maybe
it?
out of touch. Maybe. Are you enjoying the Cricket World Cup, by the way? We're both playing fantasy on multiple platforms. Who needs a fucking break? Or a life, right?
Oh, yo, it's so much to keep up with. Like, you're changing your team 3 times a day,
Yeah.
and we're playing with 3 teams each. So it's like 9 sets of changes or something.
Yeah, and not friendly time zones, for me at least.
Yeah, for you it sucks. For me it's not that bad.
Yeah, because I think there's games at 12:30 a.m., 1:30 a.m. that I need to kind of stay up for and make changes. I don't have to, but the problem is we're actually doing well, so there's added incentive to actually try a little bit.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. What's your rank in Fanzania or Fanzania or whatever? However these people
I
pronounce
think
it.
it updated. I think I'm like 130. Am I? No, can't be.
Nah, you can't be ahead of me.
170. 170.
There you go. I'm 133 right now. Shit ton of transfers.
Nice.
So, yeah,
You're smashing it. You're absolutely smashing it.
yeah,
No chips played.
yeah,
Tons of transfers in the bag.
yeah. There's opportunity for a really really nice finish in that game. I mean, speaking of official game though, where there's actual fun prizes, you're fucking having a great time.
Yeah. The match by match one. I'm 14th now.
Jesus, that's mental, absolutely mental. What are the prizes for that, anyways?
Not a clue. I think you could potentially get a ticket to the final.
Okay,
All expenses paid.
I want to get like a jersey if possible.
Yeah, I just want signed memorabilia or something.
Exactly. I like the 2007 World Cup jersey can't be the only West Indies jersey that I own, so I need to add to the collection. Yeah.
I got I obviously got our kit from this year
Yeah.
because I'm going so many damn games.
Yeah.
It's in the West Indies, guys. So I'm going all the Trinidad games that I'm in the country for, going to St. Lucia games. If I win a ticket to the final, I'll go that too.
Yeah. I mean, it's also being hosted by the US, and I want to say majority of our listeners
Yeah.
are based in the US, so
True.
this should be relevant to you guys. Like, start caring about the sport.
Yo, that new New York pitch, so crazy. Like 2 really low totals were defended, right?
Yeah. I mean, US are second in their group amongst India, Pakistan, Ireland. Like, it's
Well,
kind of
they
wild.
beat Pakistan, right?
Yeah, it's kind of wild, man, that group. I mean, West Indies are flying, but Afghanistan in our group, it's a bit tricky. I'm actually nervous for that matchup.
Oh, that's the final game of the entire group stages,
Yeah.
Like, if our qualification or proceeding in the cup comes down to that game, that's horrible.
Yeah, absolutely
But-
terrible.
But I think right now we're better placed than New Zealand, so hopefully it's like us and Afghan progress and New Zealand doesn't.
Yeah, I've heard on like different pods and channels, like I don't think New Zealand had much prep in their camp before the tournament.
I think that was also a choice though. I heard even the warm up games, they didn't play the first 11. They chose to play fringe players.
Well, that's kind of stupid. So they deserve to not make it out then.
I think so.
Yeah. Any surprises so far?
I'm just impressed by the level of all the associate teams. Like,
yeah.
yeah, they're obviously losing, but there's quality in there. Obviously, not all 11 players are quality, but individual players, a lot of quality.
Yeah.
And Scotland has been bossing it.
Yeah. Well, what would you say it has been your one of your favorite moments?
Ooh. Our massive win.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the misery that is the English team. So.
Oh, so good. So good.
Yeah, man. Current champions absolutely struggling. Might not even make it out their group.
Yeah.
It's really
Very
crazy.
fair point.
Yeah. But man, great tournament. Honestly, it's a nice way to kill the time. But I think let's switch to football now. But before we get into EPL post-mortem stuff from last season, Euros. Who have you? Let's go top 4 teams before I ask you who you think is gonna win.
On paper, it's hard to see past France, in my opinion. Like, that squad is just so stacked in all positions, not just in attack, where England is just as stacked in attack.
Yeah.
Defensively, France is still solid, despite missing out on Lucas Hernandez and I forget who the next one is, but yeah, France are just solid.
Yeah. So you've got England, you've got France.
I think host nation,
Germany.
home advantage, Germany are going to be there.
Yeah.
I think they're a bit of an unknown because they didn't have to go through qualifications. So
yeah,
I don't know if people will overestimate them because of their pedigree, underestimate them because they've been shit in international football in the past 5 years, and every international tournament they've been rubbish at, or just the home team advantage is just going to make them bulldoze the group stages. They have an easy group too, right?
I don't think it's that easy, to be honest. Scotland, I think, will always be up for a fight. Not saying they're going to smash teams, but I think you should expect a difficult game.
Sure, okay.
Switzerland is always a bit of a dark horse team, man.
Yes,
every international tournament. People think they're going to get knocked out and they just keep going further and further. Remember, was it last tournament or tournament before that? They knocked France out, didn't they?
Wait, what? Really? I can't remember.
You can't remember this? It wasn't on pens or something like that. I
Maybe.
Feel they knocked a giant out, man. And Hungary is everything. My concern is actually Hungary. I know everything runs through Szoboszlai, but he's been so shite for Liverpool. I don't know what to expect for Hungary.
He's a different beast, right?
Yeah, I mean, he does everything for Hungary. He is the main man at Hungary, right? So
yeah,
yeah,
I agree. I just don't think they each of those teams can do well, but I think just hearing a whole entire stadium roaring for Germany, I still think there's going to be some advantage to knowing the pitches better. I just can't see past Germany coming out top of that group. That is
fair. So England, France, Germany. Give me one more.
I'm just going to throw out my own team. Italy. And I think their squad sucks on paper.
Yeah.
But I still think we'll perform.
Okay. Fair.
Yourself? What's your top 4?
I agree with France.
Right.
I agree with England. I'm going to throw Portugal out there. They scored the most goals in qualifying, 36. I think they only conceded 2 goals or some shit along the way. Yeah, they just look stacked in every single position. I think even without Ronaldo, they can easily crush a team. The fourth one is...
So I have one issue with the Portuguese team. It's just one name, but it's not Ronaldo.
Who's the one issue but not Ronaldo? Is it Bruno Fernandes?
It's Roberto Martinez.
Oh shit! Okay, well, yeah, I completely forgot he's the coach of Portugal. There you go.
I don't know. I just think something's going to crumble. Like, yeah, fine. Smash the qualifiers, but the last time something was wrong with the squad balance and the squad the locker room. It was Ronaldo played horribly and kept getting starts. Yes, he got tons of goals, but individually he was not looking good, right?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, I haven't followed them enough to know that they've turned that around and there's like harmony in the camp again, but it's the Roberto Martinez of it all for me.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like get to final but don't win it.
Basically, yeah, have the best like on paper side and just collapse when you aren't supposed to.
Yeah, fair. I can see that. The fourth team I'm struggling with, honestly. I mean, you could pull like, let me see where the hell is this table? So I could pull like you said, Italy, Spain, Netherlands, Belgium. Yeah, I would say out of those would be one of the four. If I have to pick one right now, let's go Spain.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, again, it's also kind of because they kind of did well in qualifying as well. They scored the third most goals. I think 25 goals. So, and Spain is just one of those like classical teams in any World Cup, right? They play good football. They hold the ball. They can easily thrash a small team. Was it in Costa Rica that they thrashed 6-0 last World Cup or something like that? So
good.
Yeah. But then, it comes down to penalties and they choke and they fall out, right? To teams like Morocco. So, yeah.
So, my issue with, and I don't recall the format to qualify for Euros, right? Like, I know there's the whole Euro qualifiers, but I don't pay attention to the groups that much. I just know a lot of these stats are kind of biased because you possibly play a groups where you play Gibraltar twice.
Yeah.
Or you play San Marino twice. And like, obviously you're smashing these teams 5-0 plus.
Yeah.
So I'm not, unless I actually do the digging and seeing who was in those groups with those teams, I'm not going to take too much away from qualifying. Like, I assume Portugal was in one of those easy groups.
Let me try to pull it up actually. Let's see. Wait, why are they not showing the details? They're showing the details for Group A. They're showing the details for Group E, Group G, Group I. Oh, am I looking at just a really shit website for that? Maybe.
Perhaps.
Let me see if I can find it. Were there tables for this crap? There should be. Yeah. Oh, Wikipedia. Oh, the source of all knowledge. Okay. So in Portugal's group, they had Slovakia, Luxembourg, Iceland, Bosnia, and Herzegovina, and Liechtenstein. Okay,
so it's
I see what you mean.
Luxembourg and Liechtenstein.
I mean, Luxembourg finished third, but Liechtenstein finished last. So
there you go.
Yeah, you had one of them. Yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying. In all of these, you could easily say, okay, they had easy teams to bully, etc., etc. But
yeah,
I mean, at this end of the day, they still need to do it, right?
For sure. And that's the thing I love about this tournament, right? Like, by knockouts, every side is a huge side. Your path to the final seems easy.
Yeah.
But even if you come up against a team like Netherlands or Turkey or, I don't know, Austria or something, they're going to surprise you. And you can't take anything for granted. They're just not going to perform like a Liechtenstein, a San Marino.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, there were a few teams that didn't lose a single game in qualification. Portugal was one of them. Hungary was one of them.
Nice.
Belgium, the other. England, obviously.
Except they lost to Iceland the other day.
Yeah, but that's a friendly, right? France didn't lose a single
Right.
one. And this one surprised me a lot. Fucking Romania.
What?
Right? Romania apparently topped their group.
Interesting.
Are we maybe overlooking Romania in their group? Because I did not consider a single asset from them.
Interesting.
And Switzerland was
alright.
in Romania's group, so yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. Anyways, yeah, I mean, we're still like figuring out our budget teams for the official game, but like Ryan mentioned at the start of the pod, we are running a draft in our Discord. So if you want to, witness the draft, just see the chats, the bans. That's one way I think we're making up for the lack of pods that we're releasing this summer, is we're still engaging with our community, still chatting footy, etc. But yeah, what do you think of our draft team so far, by the way?
Like you said, it started off very strong, then dropped off.
Yeah.
And it's continuing to drop.
Yeah, I mean, our first pick was Big Rom. Theo Hernandez, second pick. Third pick was Tony Cruz, I think.
Yeah.
Fourth pick, T-Bebe, back home, reunited. And then I think our fifth pick was Ruben Diaz.
So for those who are wondering what the scoring is like, we're gonna just use the official fantasy game, the UEFA fantasy, follow their scoring and just use their points for our players.
Yeah, exactly.
So recovered balls and stuff matter here. That kind of highlights why we would choose a player like Cruz, as well as the fact that he's on all set pieces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, well, Ruben Diaz of it all, too.
Yeah. I mean, still, centre-backs recover balls, right? So
that's what I mean. Like, why not go for the flair picks, like, all the wing backs?
Yeah, man. I can't believe DeMarco and Di Lorenzo got picked right before our turn. That's so upsetting.
Also, one limitation you didn't mention is we are limiting ourselves, or each team, to one player per nation. So, all out of the 12 managers, you can only pick 12 French players, right? And the rest will remain in the pool. And it's very likely the entire starting 11 goes, and I guess the toss-up between, say, Coman and Dembele, both of them should be on rostered.
Yeah, and then we open up that restriction after the group stages. So round of 16, you're allowed 2 per nation, quarterfinals 3 per nation, and so forth, all the way to the final, right? So, I mean, it's kind of good in that way, because after group stages, you don't know if there's injuries, changes to tactics. So there's opportunity to get that 12th man, let's say, right? So let's say like the Cole Palmer of England sort of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or Anthony Gordon, or...
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be exciting.
It will be.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. All right, cool.
So sorry, before we move off Euros, just chat. Any players you expect to like have a shot at player of the tournament kind of thing? Like Ronaldo's obviously surely past it by now. That's not his anymore. I don't think KDB's at the level where he can just walk. Like, even if he makes it all the way through to the final, he's not going to be player of the tournament. Sure, Mbappe is up there, but I feel like it's time for some breakout. Every tournament, every international tournament has them, right? Some breakout stars, or stars that you've seen coming from a club perspective, but then now get to do it on the big stage. So I'm thinking of like Florian Wirtz or Xavi Simons. Those kinds of guys can finally display it on the big stage. And any guy you're looking out for?
Honestly, my mind just gravitated towards the young lions, like England's young lions.
So
really.
So like Cole, or
a Cole, a Foden, a Jude. I mean, they've all kind of broken out in their own sense, right? Jude just won the fucking Champions League, so
yeah.
But I just feel like that attack is, I mean, their defense is shot to hell, but that attack is tasty as fuck, honestly.
Fair enough.
But I mean, other than that, to be honest, I don't think I know enough about all 24 nations to actually pinpoint one. I'm very excited for Georgia. I know they're gonna get thrashed in the Euros, but yeah, it's just exciting to see a nation like that be on this big stage, right? So
I still can't pronounce his name, so I'm not going to try. But like, he's such a baller, though.
Quarachelia, something like that. I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. K dog.
K dog. KK.
KK. All right.
So
What's up?
I mean, I have a few.
Yeah.
I want to see Rafael Leao do it finally. Like,
Ooh, nice shout. Nice shout. I kind of hope Mudryk has a good Euros. He's gotten a lot of shit as a Chelsea player, which rightly so. But
yeah. Who else, man? I'm just looking at the names from our draft and who went already.
oh, Sesko,
Sesko. I'm not. Yeah, I like it.
right? Who else is there? Pedri?
I feel like yes and no. Like, his quality is obviously undeniable, right?
Yeah.
It's just, can he individually transform a team? Like, for me, Spain on paper isn't quite a well-rounded squad
Mm.
yet. One or two things are missing, or maybe I just don't know. I'm just ignorant.
Cody Gakpo?
Yeah, could be. I like the Bellingham shot especially too.
Yeah, I honestly think it's most likely to be an English player.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
There are a lot of like fringe players, not fringe, but like Daniel Malon, for example.
Lamine Yamal.
Exactly, like players who do it at the club level.
Yeah.
And I want to see them, like, they're now nailed starters in their squad,
Mm.
their national squad.
Yeah.
I want to see them just continue to deliver.
Yeah. And I feel like unless you play Champions League fantasy or, La Liga fantasy or Serie A fantasy, you won't really know these players. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's a good opportunity for them. I just don't hope they turn into like a James Rodriguez. You have this big fucking moment and then your career just dies.
Yeah. One more name.
Mm.
Fantrax GOAT. No, not that much. Well, not GOAT, but Pascal, yo.
Oh, yo, I'm so happy for him.
Right?
I'm so happy
Took
for him.
so long, but
Yeah. Deserved. Really deserved.
very, very well deserved.
Yeah. Honestly, I still think he's one of the most underrated assets in Fantrax.
Yes.
And he just keeps doing it. So
Keeps on. Keeping
Yeah.
on.
Yep. All right. I think it's time for your test, your exam, your quiz, our post-mortem.
A month after the season's wrapped, I know nothing.
Yeah, no,
Just that
it's the perfect
disclaimer's
time.
going out there.
Exactly. So we're gonna go through 17 teams in the Prem. There's possibly a theme of like, I don't know, the order that
You
you're
just
naming
said
them in.
17 of them.
What? I don't even want to unpack that one.
A team. Yeah, that was bad.
Oh, these are getting worse and worse. Like, I think you should go have a beer or something. That's the thing. But yeah, 17 teams. I'm gonna basically give you a stat which is kind of focused around Fantrax, so Fantrax numbers really. And you're gonna have to guess the player. And obviously, if you guess the player, then we can kind of have a little like chat about the team. And once you realize which team we're talking about, I think, yeah, let's just have a couple of sentences, couple of minutes about the team, and then maybe suggest one asset we're looking to draft and one asset we're probably going to avoid or we think is a trap.
All right.
Yeah? Cool. Let's get started then. So the first player I'm going to mention, this player had 18 assists last season, which was the highest of all outfielders.
Bleh.
I'll give you a clue. He's a forward.
Yeah, I figured it's Ollie Watkins, no?
Yeah, Ollie Watkins.
I had Watkins in mind before you mentioned the clue.
Yeah, man. So Aston Villa, Champions League football.
I am still very high on Watkins. I'm more worried about the team around him.
I mean, speaking of the team around him, if we're going to timestamp this on Tuesday, June 11th, rumors are Douglas Luiz is leaving.
That's exactly. There you go. Like, if the support staff leave, then he's screwed.
But guess who's joining him?
Oh, I have no clue.
Rossi Barks.
Oh, yeah. Was it on a free or was it like 6 million or something? It was very cheap.
Does it fucking matter? It's Rossi Barks.
Yo. I mean, it's not a like-for-like replacement in my eyes.
No.
Dougie is still better.
Yeah,
but...
I mean, Dougie had pens. I don't think Rossi takes those.
Oh, I'm not even talking about just asset-wise. Like, Fantrax asset. I'm talking about like player for player.
Yeah.
But, agreed. That is a good replacement, actually.
Yeah, it's a great replacement.
Very solid. Okay.
Well, yeah, man.
They also have the likes of Duran.
Yeah, I mean, unless he comes to Chelsea, there's rumors about us trying to get him as well. So yeah, it's really tough to kind of talk about like their assets and their players and stuff because I mean, yeah, season just ended. All the rumors are starting to fly around right now.
Right.
But I think. Yeah, I'm really happy for Unai and his team. They pulled off a really successful season, honestly. And yeah, I mean, next season though, I think I'm cautious on them, not just because of these chops and changes, but because when a team enters, and it's not like they're entering Europe for the first time, but it's Champions League. It's a whole nother level, right? There's still going to be a demand on that squad. And we've seen when teams go into Europe, they tend to suffer. So it'll be interesting to see if Unai can find that balance and maybe the Fantrax assets might actually maintain some kind of value. But yeah, okay. What's one asset I think you're looking forward to drafting from Villa next season?
Give me a sec. I mean, what Leon Bailey did this season, I think, is super impressive.
Yeah.
He clearly worked on his fitness, and yes, he was very well managed by Emery.
Yeah.
Didn't overwork him. I think if he comes through the summer unscathed, I think Bailey is someone who you can get late-ish on in a draft, and he will deliver.
Yeah.
So probably Bailey. I'm
going to throw a rogue-ass name out there. Emi Buendia.
Oh, is he back?
I mean, he's not back, but he's there. He's still alive, right?
True.
Had that horrific season in preseason. So I'm just wondering, with Dewey's leaving, changing system, I don't know, more European football, more opportunity for Emi to play in the league. Like, Emi's a baller. Like, there's no denying that.
He is.
Right?
Interesting.
But Emi, I think, though, is like, I'm not saying go grab him early or whatever, but I think it's one of those late draft gems, possibly.
Yeah, fair point.
Trap for next season.
Luka Dean?
I was going to say McGinn, possibly. He really shot the bed towards the end of the season, I thought.
Fair. I still think McGinn... There's so much hype around him. They just did excellent. The Scotland, it's Scotland, right?
Yeah, he's Scottish. Yeah.
Yeah. The celebrations on it and advertising for the Scotland jerseys, like the fingers around his eyes, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so hard to not like him.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, to be fair, he was probably drunk as fuck in the last few weeks. So.
That's what I mean. You see all these clips where the guy randomly walking past a bar and it's just John McGinn wasted.
Yeah, so maybe I'm being harsh on him. But I think you're also being a little harsh on Luka Digne. Like, I still think he has the opportunity to be a ghost machine.
He does, but does he nail that spot?
Matty Cash? Trap?
Matty Cash, I think, is a trap, yes.
Okay, let's agree on that one then.
Okay.
Cool. All right, let's move on to the next team. So, the player I'm talking about, only Saliba And I'll make it easy for you. So only Saliba and this defender played every single minute, every single game this season.
Oh, that's got to be Tarkowsky.
Nope.
Damn it!
You were so confident.
Jesus. Now it's hard.
I'll give you another clue. This manager had a very unexpected successful season with them. They really surprised, I think, everyone in the league.
Doesn't help me a jack shit.
Oh.
Who's Bournemouth centre backs again?
Oh, definitely not that team. No.
Okay, good. I mean, I'm very surprised by Chelsea, but it's definitely not you
Okay,
guys.
shut up. Now I'm just gonna give you the answer at this point.
No, wait. I just gotta think.
I'm thinking, what other clues can I give you? Oh, remember? Okay, both their fullbacks at one point had like the most dribbles in the league.
Ooh, it's Kilman.
Yes, it's Kilman. Well done, Wolves. Yeah.
Interesting.
What?
Yeah, they started off on fire actually. Yeah, they
Oh,
did.
Pedro fucking Neto.
And fucking Sarabia
Yeah.
when he finally broke into the squad.
Yeah. I mean, listen. I mean, we all have to agree. Pedro Neto was the gem of Wolves last season. Late draft pick. Like, if you were that manager, hats off to you, man.
Correct.
Genuinely.
And then players dropped him. Managers dropped him.
Yeah.
He came back. He didn't do that well.
No, he didn't. But he still ended up 4th top scoring asset for Wolves. So.
Right, but the managers who dropped him, a lot of them picked up Sarabia.
Yeah.
And just kept the train going.
Yeah. Matheus Cunha, great season.
Yo, completely forgot how much he was smashing it after you dropped him.
Oh, fuck that guy. Honestly, him and Huang, like, oh my god, worst ownership, like, period ever. Like, they were just getting single digits, close to 0, doing fuck all. And then, yeah, like you said, Cunha just started banging them in and Huang was scoring for fun. And then you grab him back and he gets you negative 0.5. So,
Yeah, Cunha had a hattie and stuff in there. Couple of braces.
yeah.
Quality.
Did he score a hat-trick against Chelsea?
He did.
Oh, fuck.
Well, that's what I have in my mind. I wasn't sure, so I didn't mention it. But
I think it was, yeah.
I think so too.
They beat us, like, I think the day before Christmas Day as well.
Yes,
Oh,
that sounds right.
Yeah. Jeez. All right. One asset you're looking forward to drafting from Wolves next season.
Ryan Nori?
Yeah.
I think Fantrax is going to classify him as a defender, and I think there's potentially a winger in him.
Fair. I get that. Yeah. Okay. And when you put it that way, then yeah, okay, I don't mind it. I think you can't look past Cunha if they keep him as well.
Yeah, no, agreed.
Right? I mean, should we start talking about like what round would you take them and stuff? Like what round would you have taken Cunha?
That's tough. Oh. No earlier than 5th? 4th? 5th?
Yeah, fifth sounds right. Like you're hoping
5th.
he's your forward too, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't want to reach.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Trap from Wolves then.
Jose Sa.
Oh, I was going to say that. Yeah, I think so too.
I think it's a matter of time he loses his spot, yo.
Yeah. I mean, Daniel Bentley is a god, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Oh, spot on, man. All right, cool. Let's move on to the next player/team. So this forward was dispossessed the most number of times last season, 81 times.
So the issue is Raheem Sterling did not play that much. So it's not him.
Definitely not.
Oh, why is this so hard? The season's wrapped, guys.
He takes penalties for his team.
Okay, which forward? Like almost all of them.
Yeah.
So it's not Mo, but it could be Mo, but it's not.
I'll give you another clue. So at one point when this manager got the system right for his team, they were like a top 4 team, basically. Because I mean, his system was all about like winning the ball up high up the pitch. Think fruits.
Cherries.
Yes, well done, cherries.
Solanke had that many
81 dispossessions.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, man.
He literally did not cross my mind at all.
Yeah, I know. When I saw this and I was making it, I was like, I'm either wrong. I'm possibly either still really, really wrong. Maybe I should double check that right now. But
I was genuinely thinking about a forward who dribbles like a lot.
No, I think he's just shit at holding the ball up.
There's that too. Cool.
I mean, I've seen this guy play in person when he was a lot worse than he is now. And even then I was like, this guy's kind of crap, bro. So, I mean, I'm glad he proved me wrong this season. He scored a lot of goals, all that sort of stuff. But I was just as shocked as you. 81 dispossessions. It's mental.
Wow.
Yeah. Who are we looking forward to drafting from Bournemouth next season?
Ooh.
Also, I'm expecting them to do even better next season.
Great Scott? No.
Ryan Christie, no?
Oh, Christie had a smashing season.
An amazing season. Over 300
Forgot about
Fantrax
Christie.
points. Yeah. He it felt like at one point he was a mid 2. Like he was just churning out ghost points for fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to throw Senesi into that ring as well.
That's what I was thinking. I'm really there racking my brain trying to figure out what's the name of this defender I'm thinking of. It's not Kirkez. It's not Mefam.
Yeah.
Anyway. Alex Scott looked good in doses.
Yeah, but it's about the manager actually playing the asset. That's the problem.
Fair enough. Sinistera. Ooh. You know who I'm genuinely excited about if he ever gets like a nailed spot?
Who's that?
Dangoyo.
Especially if it's OOP. I would love that.
Honestly, he smashed it so hard in that double game week. And he didn't even play the first 45 minutes or whatever it was.
Yeah. I mean, also like another name, if Solanke leaves and Enes Unal takes up the helm.
Yeah.
What about a trap?
Shit. Lost my headphones. Give me a sec.
They can still hear you. But yeah, I'm just wondering, who do we want to avoid next season?
I'm not sure.
Clivert? But I feel like people should know, like, he's a bit of a boom bust guy.
Too return dependent, I agree. I would avoid Clivert.
I'm not sure. That one is a bit of a tough one, I think.
I'd actually argue almost Senesi should also fall in this category. Like, does he keep this up? Like, he was getting a lot of returns.
Yeah, I mean, he could just end up being the worst asset next season ever, right?
That's exactly it, yeah.
Like, can he actually be better than what he was? Yeah, fair. I get it. Yeah, it's hard to find one. Phil Billing, maybe. I kind of feel for that guy though. He like just basically dropped out completely.
Agreed. Tavernier?
The injury history, maybe.
Yeah.
Like the ceiling is there. It's high risk, high reward sort of situation.
Right.
So I get that. Like, yeah, I'd probably avoid him if he kind of fell to me and there was like another asset around sort of thing. So cool. Next player. So this player had the most successful dribbles last season, 124. He was the only player to get over 100 successful dribbles.
So that's a mid.
I think he is. Yeah, he should be.
Okay. Because no, I'm just thinking, like, what do I actually know? I know the defenders and I know the forwards who dribble. They're not very high. They didn't cross 100 at all, not even close.
So last season was his debut season in the Prem.
The fuck? So what?
This team also fired their coach at the end of the season.
So it's you guys, right?
No, he left with mutual consent. Go fuck you.
Oh.
This guy also won them a European trophy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Come on, you Irons.
Stop. Wait, hold on. I know it's West Ham.
Yes.
Kudus.
Thank you. I had to put you out your misery. Like.
I know it's West Ham. Moisey was spinning my head. I'm like, is Moisey still at United? What is going on?
I can't believe you swung for us though. God damn it. More Kudus, man.
Yeah. Kudus was insane.
Top player.
Very, very much so. Took him ages to break into the squad. A lot of managers would have splashed all their fab on him immediately when he was announced.
Yeah.
And some managers got him for an absolute bargain.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then just had to hold on and wait till he finally broke into the squad. Took forever.
But, I mean, we should have probably expected that from Moisey. So
yes, agreed. We should have.
I'm not looking forward to Lopetegui, given his stint at Wolves where he was rotating, substituting every fucking person.
I'm okay with it because I think the squad he's inheriting is much better. What I'm worried about most is Paqueta's potential ban, yeah.
Yeah.
If that comes to pass, or he gets transferred out, which he likely would have anyhow, they need to find a solid replacement. I think they're going to crumble without him. I think they did kind of crumble when he was out.
Wait, tell me Calvin Phillips can't do a job?
Oh, great. Yeah, he solved it.
Oh, he was so fucking bad for them.
Horrible.
Genuinely. Like, this guy went from being in the finals of the Euros to fucking dropping off completely. Like, what a fall from grace, honestly.
Absolutely.
One player that you're looking forward to drafting from West Ham. I think we can easily say Kudus, right? So if let's pick someone else.
In doses, I like Emerson.
Yeah, I get doses, small doses that are far apart.
I don't want to shout Bowen because Bowen's kind of obvious, and I also am not certain he stays.
What Prowse?
What happened to his minutes at the end? But anyway, we could blame that on Moisey.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Ward-Prowse.
That's the Moisey effect, I think. Yeah. So I mean, let's play like a what if. What if Paqueta is no longer a player? Surely Ward-Prowse has to step in.
Steps up. Yeah.
Right. And Pac used to take pens. Ward-Prowse is great at pens still. Right.
I mean, he's better at free kicks than he is at pens. But
yeah, I mean, the free kicks are easier than the pens for him, I think.
Yes, I think so too. Which is nuts.
It's crazy. Yeah. But I mean,
I get it.
Like his ability to put in a dead ball with all the fucking giants that they have at center back or in defense or even midfield like Souček. Like, how can you not use that weapon? Like,
right.
Trap.
I'm gonna say Souček. Actually, I think he's getting kind of past it. I think he had a great purple patch sometime last season. And then a lot of managers jumped on and were benefited for it because it was a long purple patch.
Yeah.
But then he dropped off, right?
Yeah, he because, I mean, you look at his history in the league, it was like 9.5, almost 11-point player, then 8, then 7.3, and then last season he ended like just under 8. So there's a chance it dips again.
I think it can. I think it might.
Yeah, he's old too, right? He's going into his 30s now, I think. So I think, like, given his position in the team and the role that you play, like, yeah, I think keeping up, like, running around, etc. I don't know. Maybe it also depends how Lopetegui uses him.
True. And we say this and watch him have a smashing Euros. Like,
oh, I'm actually tempted to put him in my Euros team.
Yeah, I think a lot of players are different beasts for their nation, man.
Yeah, really are. Cool. I think my trap would have been like any of the defenders, but
Fair enough.
yeah. Cool. Let's move on. Next player, next club. This midfielder had the second most accurate crosses after Doughty. He had.
Ah,
Yeah. I think he had 40 of them.
4-0.
4-0.
Oh my god, this is hard. I don't think I'm gonna get this.
I can give you an easy clue, and you'll get it right away.
He plays for Newcastle.
No, I'm not going to give you the club, but he had the second most key passes last season, 104.
Jesus.
We talked about him on the pod
KDB?
already.
No.
We talked about him on the pod. Underrated gem.
Oh, Jesus. I'd already forgotten who our underrated gem is. Hold on.
Who are the hosts of the Euros?
Pascal.
Thank
there you.
you.
Go. Yeah. It took me a while. I just have to
Yeah.
go back over my thoughts. Yeah. Amazing player.
I thought this, honestly, this stat also surprised me a bit. I didn't realize how many crosses he actually put in. But I mean, in a sense, also it shouldn't surprise us, I guess.
It shouldn't. Yeah, now that you've said it and I've said his name, like, yeah, you gave me that one. Like, that was way too easy.
Yeah. Where are we drafting Pascal next season? Because I feel every season he's drafted late and later than he should be, given where he finishes every fucking season.
I think he's around 2 draft.
Yeah,
Like,
genuinely. Yeah.
I'm going for him above a lot of players next season.
De Zerbi left.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead, but who absolutely excites me is March, though, and he should be back.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in the trap list. That injury history, yeah, I don't know.
So, but does he have that much of a history? Like, it's not. The thing is, coming back from an injury like that, you can be a completely different player and not be as good. Fine.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's that trappy in the sense that it's constantly recurring. Maybe he is, and I'm downplaying it.
I mean, you could be right as well. I mean, maybe I'm just looking at half empty, you're half full. Like, I mean, we know how good he can be, what his ceiling can be, right? But at the same time, new manager, new system, maybe he isn't even utilized at all. Like, who's to say, right? So,
yeah,
he could be one of those assets that you draft too early, and you're fucked, or you end up getting a gem later on in your draft.
Yep, agreed.
I think the asset I'm looking forward to drafting from them next season has to be a Dinkra.
Absolutely.
Right?
What's his name is up there for me too, João Pedro.
Yeah.
Just because he goes so damn well.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna mention him. Trap for next season.
Well, you kind of already mentioned March.
Yeah.
It's so much quality in that squad, eh?
Purvis?
Yeah, S2 is definitely a trap. I don't think Mitoma's a trap. Like, he's obviously going to deliver, I think.
I think you should know what to expect from him. I don't think you're expecting a ghost machine, but you're going to expect someone that ticks along and is going to be part of that attack every fucking game.
Yeah.
And they're out of Europe now, right? So which also helps their chances of, I think, finishing top 10, let's say.
Yeah, good point. I think you got it spot on.
One more trap, possibly Ferguson.
Oh, I think he needs to move clubs, yo.
Probably.
Let's see what the new manager does.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Next player, next club. So, I thought this one was really nice when I found it. This goalkeeper was tied for the most key passes of the season with 4 of them, along with Pickford and Muric. He also was tied first for the most dribbles as a goalkeeper, 3 of them, along with Jose Sa.
I was going to friggin' say Muric. So 4 key passes as a goalkeeper.
And 3 successful dribbles. So you got to think of ball-playing goalkeepers.
I want to say Ederson. but
No.
it's not.
No.
Because you would not be talking about Edison. Who talks about Edison?
Last season was his debut season. And he replaced an absolute monster of a goalkeeper from the season before.
Yeah. You're not helping. I know who you're talking.
He had one of his best games against Man City, where he absolutely smashed it in the double game week.
Oh my goodness. Alright, this one I'm drawing blank. And it's so much easier because you've eliminated so many options.
Yeah. The club is also known as the Bees. Really don't know this.
Jesus.
Something the Bean.
Flecken the Bean.
Yeah, Mark Flecken.
That was his debut season.
Wasn't it?
I can't recall.
Because David Raya moved to Arsenal for his debut season at Arsenal.
Right.
Right?
And whatchamacallhim had to stand in once or twice.
Who is it? They had another
Boston.
goalkeeper. Oh,
Flecken got
Strakosha.
injured. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. What are we doing with Brentford next season, man? They were fucking ravaged by injuries. And bans as well, let's not forget.
I don't know. Brentford's hard to call. Tony obviously leaves them.
Surely, right?
But they've shown they have a good squad still.
Good manager.
Good manager.
Yeah.
I have no clue. Who was it they bought? They bought someone recently.
In this market, right now, this window.
Yeah. A wing back or a full back.
Really?
Or they're buying someone. Very exciting.
Maybe they're buying somebody. Let me have a quick gander. Transfer Igor Thiago?
No.
That's the forward.
Someone we know.
Someone we know. I have no clue, mate. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we're supposed to be like chill, casual. We shouldn't fucking know.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
No, but I mean, looking at the Brentford team and stuff, you know, Mbeumo Wissa absolutely smashed it at the start of the season. Mbeumo got injured, fell off, came back, didn't really come back to his heights. But in terms of assets you're looking forward to drafting next season, would either one of them be up there for you?
Wiss is up there.
Yeah.
He's very return dependent, or was initially. Kind of ended the season so strong that he's back on my mind.
Yeah. It's a shame they're not keeping Reguilon, which I genuinely don't think they're going to keep him. Like, based on chats with fans and people, ITKs, etc. So,
yeah, but wasn't there a replacement in mind? That's why I keep... Anyway.
I mean, Rico Henry should come back from injury. I thought he would just slot right back in, right? So, I mean, if you find the replacement name, great.
No, it's fine. All good.
Ethan Pinnock, we still love him, right?
Yeah, but he wasn't up to his best last season at all.
No, got injured, came back almost to his best. Potentially, right?
Potentially.
Any potential sliver of hope for Mikkel Damsgaard, do you think?
I don't think so. I think it's time we just set that ship a sail.
Okay, trap for next season?
Norgard.
Fair. I was going to go Jensen.
Yeah, that.
So, one of those mids, I think, could be trappy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. Let's move on then. Next player / team. This defender had the most interceptions last season, 80 of them.
God Lord, why are you doing this to me? Jared Brantwaite. It's not Jared Brantwaite.
No, I'll give you his nickname. He's known as Jedi.
Why am I drawing so many blanks? I know.
I'll give you another clue. You saw this guy tear up Trinidad and Tobago.
There you go. Thank you. Anthony Robinson.
Yeah. Yep.
I was like, who is Jedi?
I'm sure there's some listeners listening to this pulling their hair out. It's like, fucking Ryan, man.
I know, right? Like, how did this asshole win?
It's called Haaland plus 10. Okay, that's what it's called. Yeah, man. Fulham, Jekyll and Hyde team of last season.
Very much so. I mean, went from smashing teams consistently and then just shitting the bed, then smashing again, then shitting the bed.
Yeah. The genuine rise of Rodrigo Muniz. If you jumped on him last season at the right time, oh my, what a player. What an asset.
Boy. What an asset.
One asset that you're looking forward to drafting next season from them.
You just named it, Muniz.
Fair. Yeah, fair. I'm going to throw Iwobi's name out there.
Okay, solid. Proven asset.
Yeah, and I think if it wasn't for AFCON, he would be even higher up the points table, in a sense. Like, he was great before AFCON, went to AFCON, got to the final with his nation, came back and was still a beast.
Yeah.
Trap. Or Traps.
Tom Kearney.
Does he even play? Like,
he did too much last season.
fair point. Yeah. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, now he like replaced Callum Wilson on that BBC podcast with Michael Antonio. So
did he really?
Yeah. So, I mean, he'll make appearances somewhere. So, he's gonna hate this if he hears this. Willian, possible trap.
Willian, that's a good shout. I forgot he's even there.
This guy just needs to retire, man. Like, genuinely.
You're gonna hate this one, Raul Jimenez.
Yeah, no, I'll have to agree. I think that was a very emotional shout last season. I mean, the same things like I was ready to die on my brown hill, right? So
yeah.
Yeah. Just a couple of names out there. Your boy Hilson. I don't know what to do about him. Harry Wilson.
He's so good when he plays, man.
Yeah, when he plays. So I think if Willian drops off, we think he kind of benefits, right? So
probably.
Yeah. All right. Next player, next team. Okay, I'm giving you a very fucking easy one. If you don't get this, I'm ending the pod right now. This player had the most key passes last season, 114.
Oh my god.
Ryan, really?
Oh my god.
Ryan, he always gets all the key passes every fucking season.
Bruno Fernandes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good
Had to throw that one out.
114, man. He can't stop, won't stop. Last season, arguably had one of the shittiest seasons in a United shirt, I think.
Yeah, since he's been there.
And still smashed it.
Absolutely. Ended the season so strong.
Yeah.
It's hard to like this player and it's hard to not like this player. Like,
yeah, he's a bitch on the field.
Exactly. But what he does on the ball is sometimes breathtaking. To be honest.
Amazing. Mate, the assist for Kobe Mainoo's goal in the final.
Yeah. Class touch. What?
Amazing. Honestly amazing. I mean, Eric Ten Hag is staying now, most likely.
Yes, more or less confirmed.
Which makes me happy about Bruno staying and Bruno being captain and Bruno just being run out like to no end. So, is he still a top 5 pick for you?
Yes. Hands down,
same.
top 3.
Yeah, arguably, yeah. Any other assets you're looking to draft from United next season?
Luke Shaw, maybe.
Oh wow,
Diego
you went
Dallo.
rogue. You went real rogue.
I like the fullbacks. I don't like.
Bro, Garnacho.
Oh shit! I forgot about him. I was gonna say Højlund, Rashford. All of them can not touch my team. Yeah, Ghani is.
And did the top second highest scoring United outfielder. Yeah.
Good shout. Completely forgot about that guy.
I mean,
quality asset.
If Eric is staying, I believe in Garnacho. Like, I would even push late round 2, mid round 3, that sort of range.
Yeah.
Like, he was a fucking ghost machine.
Agreed.
Right? Let's go trap.
I'm gonna say the same name for Trap as well as another shout for looking forward to next season. Mason Mount.
Oh, that's yeah, fair. I thought you were gonna say like Rashford or something.
Oh no, Rashford's not a trap. If you go there, you're an idiot.
Oh.
It's like the mouse trap with no cheese covering the trap.
It's like, is that a trap? Let me touch it.
Yeah. Um.
Yeah, fair. Both English boys. Let's put them both together.
Yeah.
All right. Next player, next team. So this defender had the most goals last season. 5 of them.
Why are you doing this?
I'll give you good.
Gabriel.
I'll give you great clues though. To be fair.
Magalhaes.
Okay. He was
Damn
responsible
it.
for his team capitulating against Chelsea after their great start of the season. He loves a red card. He won the World Cup with Messi. Come on. He's Argentinian. I've already given you a
Yeah,
great...
I know.
Which Argentinian centre back? I'm giving you even more clues. Do you think scores goals and gets red cards? He partners Van de Ven.
Okay, it's Romero. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was way too much spoon feeding.
Yeah. I mean, come on. A month after the season, you're allowed. You're allowed.
Funny enough, I was thinking of Van de Ven the whole time. I'm like,
he's Argentinian, right? Yeah, obviously.
Van de Ven's a striker. Van de Ven gets goals. I'm like, Romero never entered my mind.
Yeah. 5 of them, man. He's got serious
Did he
goal
really?
threat. Yeah, 5 of them.
When did he get those 5 goals? I own none. I never owned him, ever.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Asset that you're looking forward to drafting next season. And okay,
Spurs.
yeah, I mean, we kind of didn't touch. Did we kind of touch on all? Yeah, we touched on all the other teams like United winning FA Cup, all that jazz. Jekyll and Hyde, Fulham, Spurs.
Yeah.
Great season. Fell short in European goals. Let's call it. Ange Ball is superb.
Started off that way, yes.
But if you're not good at Ange will fucking kill you. Like, never have I ever been so afraid of an Australian man.
Valid.
Do we still believe in Ange Ball? Surely, yeah?
I do.
Yeah.
I think he's going to get the freedom to rebuild. I mean, as much as you can ever get at Tottenham. And when I say rebuild, build in his likeness. Because he clearly made comments that he needs certain things.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very blunt, straightforward guy. He's like, yeah, I'm basically getting rid of some people. Like,
yeah. Which excites me because I think if he does shape his side the way he wants, I think it'll be great. But that makes so many assets traps in my mind. Who do I like? Sorry, was that the question? I can't even remember what was the question.
I mean, we could make the question whatever you want. Like, trap, who do you want to own? Like, pick a name.
I still like Maddie.
I genuinely think Maddie's gonna have a bounce back season.
Same.
Like, missing out on the Euros, getting trolled by Mope on social media. Like, I know he wasn't fit last season. I think even coming back from the injury, etc. But there were glimpses of him coming back to his best. Very minor glimpses.
Very minor. I agree. I think also he got like a random benching and that kind of shook him up a bit.
Yeah. It was his debut season for a new club. You've got to give the guy a break, or any of these players a bit of a break when it comes to that, because they're human.
Yeah. So, yeah, I agree, right? But Brendan ended the season way better.
I mean, Fantrax points wise, yes, but I feel like he missed some golden opportunities.
He did.
Real life wise, like
fair.
Timo going back to Spurs.
Yo,
I feel like all those wingers are like traps. Expect rotation.
Yeah, even down to the end, we saw Kulu's not nailed. So.
Yeah, exactly. How are you feeling about Son as an asset? Because I think he frustrated a lot of managers last season.
I'm not going till second round next season. I don't want that possible headache, and I'd rather leave it for someone else. If it forces me in second round, I'll take him.
It's crazy that we're talking about once upon a time Golden Boot winner.
Yeah. And he still has that in him. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong.
Yeah.
But so unreliable in the sense that when you need him to perform, he doesn't. When you don't think he's going to do it, he smashes.
How are we feeling about I mean, I obviously like he falls into that whole winger rotation situation, but Manus Solomon?
Ooh, I feel like he's out.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, true.
I don't think all of those guys stay, and Manu and I would be very excited if he goes to the next Prem club.
Yeah, fair.
Again.
Fair. Trap? Oh, is the Trap the wingers?
I think the trap is Romero.
Yeah, no way he scores 5 goals again.
No way he does that, and then he's red card prone.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Okay, cool.
Oh, very excited for Porro next season too.
Yeah.
Finally found his scoring boots at the end of the season. So
Yeah. Yeah, fair. Which round will you go for Porro? 4, 5, 6, something like that?
late 3-4 here.
Late 3. Interesting.
He averaged like 10 points a game, right?
You going Nico Jackson or Pedro Porro?
Wow. I never thought about it, but I actually think Porro.
Okay, we can move on.
No, but hear me out.
What's up?
Where did he end? Like not like 5th overall in all defenders? 3rd, right?
3rd overall in all defenders, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit, okay.
Uh
And arguably had a subpar season, I think. Underwhelming season.
So the drop off from the first 2, which were Tarkowsky and Ben White, pretty big. Right?
Assets that we both drafted, by the way.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, in DPL,
in DPL, yeah.
Boys and RJ and myself.
Let's go.
But then Porro right next with 325.
Yeah.
So after him was Trent, Verge, Anthony, Trips, all above 300, right? But to me, you're not getting a asset like Ben White, Trent, Trips, Verge, Taco without going early. I feel like Porro you can get later, but the drop off is not as big. So
fair.
Like, I'd put like Anthony Robinson in that same boat, kind of.
Yeah, I kind of get what you're saying.
I mean, it's not hugely scientific, but I am very genuinely excited for him. Like,
yeah, I mean, I totally understand it. I get why, but I think the quality of teams, even the ones that got promoted last season, were way more shit than the ones we're getting next season. I think.
Fair enough.
I don't know if that also affects his numbers, skews them a bit, because last season he fucking killed it. So.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, on points per game, he's beaten by all those names I kind of shouted, right? But no, not all, but the one who sits right 2 above him, Daniel Munoz. So anyway, we'll get to him.
Oof. Love that guy. All right. Next player. Yeah. So only Palmer and Gordon had more assists than this player, and he was also tied with Bukayo Saka for the 3rd most assists of all midfielders, with 12 of them.
Why is this game so hard?
This one actually kind of surprised me. I didn't expect it, because I thought he had a shit season, or he frustrated managers based on where he was drafted last season. I will give you a clue. How many times did they switch managers last season? I think they switched them maybe once, I think. They were one of the teams that had points deductions.
Okay, so that has to be Morgan Gibbs White.
Well done. Yeah. 12 assists.
Wow, that is shocking.
I mean, fantasy assists included.
Fantasy assists, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of his was like off the post or
Yeah.
win pens.
But still
No,
get...
you wouldn't get a assist for that. Well, does he? No,
I
it's
think you do,
himself
don't you?
taking it though.
No, I think you do. Oh,
But
it's
he takes it.
12-10, by the way. 12-10 is cricket lineups, all that sort of stuff.
Oh shit! Yo,
Do-
pipe.
Are we gonna do this live?
No, let's not do that.
Do we just take a pause in podding, sort the teams out, and then continue podding?
I think so.
Okay. Is this like a quarter time pint?
Halftime pint.
Half-time pints. So, Forest for next season. What are we thinking? Shambles? They barely got away.
Yes. So I mean, the deduction plays a part in that, though.
Yeah.
Not that it was a great set of points deducted, but
Yeah.
Chris Wood was good.
Yeah, but he was also bad.
Sure.
He missed some easy fucking chances, man.
Bully was good.
Yeah, it was nice to see the rebirth of Bully. Yeah.
Do we trust them? I think they have to do some good business again.
Oh, buy like 5 more squads.
No, not squads, but just 3 good players, 2 good players, and they're good.
Yeah, I guess. Like, what position are you thinking though? Centre back?
I am not even sure. I think they need a centre back. Yes, a CDM, a strong CDM.
I mean, Sangare was okay,
Sangare was good when he played.
but then Afcon and
Afghan, and then he kind of dropped off.
yeah. One name that you're looking forward to drafting next season.
Huh. Ooh, Gio Reyna.
Really? Is he even there still?
I don't know.
I think he was on loan. I don't think he's there.
Damn. Okay.
Ilango or Cho is, I thought, where I would go.
Fair enough. Cho had a great end to the season.
Yeah.
Ilanga not so much.
Yeah.
Ilanga had a great middle.
Yeah. Agreed. Possible trap. Nico Williams?
Nico Williams.
One of those
Or-
fullbacks, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or wingbacks or whatever system Nuno decides to use. Yeah. Cool. I don't really want to talk about Forest too much. Should we? We can? I don't know. What do you want to do? Move on.
Let's move on.
All right. Next player / team. You should get this one. I say that every fucking
Don't
question.
be surprised.
This player had the most blocked shots, 56, and the most aerials, 145. He was a defender.
James Taku.
Hey!
Yeah,
easy.
that was easy. That was easy. Block shots alone. He's a monster.
Yeah. Top asset, top defender. Honestly, he's like a Fantrax like ledge, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
Rough season for Everton, multiple deductions, but still, I think, smashed it. Were they like maybe short of top 10 if they didn't have their deductions? I think so. Something like that, right? Yeah.
I mean, they really dug in once they got those first set of deductions, and
Yeah.
they had a huge run of just results after result after result.
Yeah.
It was insane because a few double game weeks they kept back-to-back clean sheets, especially in games where there's no way.
Yo, that Brownthwaite double game week, bro. I mean, FPL wise, but
ridiculous.
Yeah, them beating Liverpool when Liverpool were chasing the title was just wild.
With a clean sheet.
Yeah, bro. An asset that you're looking forward to drafting next season from them.
I genuinely just want to go stable.
McNeil?
No, actually, Tarkowski himself.
Just stick to Tark or bust.
Yeah. Or even Brandt.
If Brandt stays.
If he's, yeah.
Trap.
Why am I drawing blanks? I feel like Decore could be a trap.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with him next season, honestly. Frustrated a lot of managers last season.
Yeah,
James Garner, possible trap.
possible. Yeah, good point.
How are you feeling about DCL? Is he on the fence?
Yes.
Yeah, agreed. It's a bit of fitness shit as well there, so.
I think they need a forward. I think Beto, DCL, and I forget the last one. None of them are it anymore.
Well, Neil Maupay is coming back to them.
Oh, there you go. That's that. He's so good at darts, yo.
Oh, great bands. Honestly, he's a fucking terrible human being at times, but he's got great banter, honestly.
He really does.
All right, next player / club. This player drew the most penalty kicks last season, 6 of them.
Anthony Gordon,
Yeah.
hands down. Has to
Easy.
be.
Easy. Man, I'm
frustrating watching him not owning anywhere.
Yeah.
Don't think I owned in the entire FPL season.
I'm so buzzing for Newcastle next season. No
Same.
European football. Like,
Same.
I'm all in. Like,
Isak finally looked like he kept his fitness and
Yeah.
really thrived to the end of that season.
yeah. Would you roll as Isaac your forward one?
I could do, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he doesn't go started well. He showed us kind of differently towards the end of the season.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't ghost well, but 21 goals.
Yeah, man. And even the goals ticked up than they were before, so I'm happy with where they landed.
Yeah.
It's not like Callum Wilson or James Vardy where it's literally boom or bust.
How are we feeling about Bruno G?
What a season, man.
I mean, you alluded to it a few times towards the end of last season, right? He just kind of went out of the radar.
Whole season, but he had a smashing season, the entire season.
I mean, end of the season as well, right?
Insane end. Like
he was a top asset for Perfect 11. We didn't even consider it. Yeah. Joelinton possibly coming back fit as well. Excited for that, right? He came back like a man in form all over again.
Agreed. So I think for them, they need 2 key wing signings. Like, you can't rely on Anthony that much. He's a machine, don't get me wrong. But it's more so the next wing too.
Yeah, Miggy is old.
Miggy's old. Miggy's also just not it anymore. And Murphy had great times with the squad, but like you can't
rely on him. Yeah.
Just get a very high profile kind of winger.
Yeah.
If they could find someone like a Kudus that West Ham got, you're set.
I mean, the Euros might provide a name for them, right? So
exactly.
Yeah. Trap for next season.
Trips.
Ooh, I thought you were gonna say that. You think Livermore and Hall maybe take over finally?
Take over is a strong word, but I feel like Trips is coming to an end.
I think Fabian Schär could be the trap as well.
Very too many returns.
Yeah.
That are not sustainable.
Agreed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Nice call.
All right, next player. This one was fun. This player was offside the most last season, 33 of them.
Good lord.
He was your third pick in the draft last season. DPL. You started him off the bench even.
So it's Darwin, but
yeah, it's Darwin.
I thought Darwin was my second, Bowen was my third, but
oh
I
my
guess it's the other way
god,
around.
fucking hell! I mean, you were first pick, right? So
yeah, it doesn't matter. It's on the turn. So
you're a brilliant manager. Darwin third. Don't worry. Shh. Darwin Núñez, man, Liverpool. Klopp is gone. What a legacy he's left behind.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know what to expect from them next season.
Is Mo even staying?
I don't actually know much about the replacement, but
I know he's
people
bald.
Seem to love him. People seem to love him.
He's another bald manager. There must be a stat about bald managers in the league since some year or whatever. This has to be the most.
Oh, for sure.
right? Because you've got Pep, you've got Ten Hag, you've got Slot, you've got Maresca. I'm sure there's other bold managers around that I can't think of. There must be at least one more,
Yeah, there's.
isn't there?
I think so.
Maybe
I'm seeing
Ange will end up bold. Oh, fucking Sean Dyche, bro.
Right.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
was seeing one in my head. And I was like,
Yeah. There's a lot of bold managers, but yeah, I don't know what to expect from Slot. Like, again, this
neither
is
me.
this is not some prepared pod that you're going to be listening to. Maybe next month, or even when we do inside tracks, maybe Robbie can give us some good insight about what to expect, etc. So
Yeah.
it'd be really exciting if he maybe puts Trent into like a midfield road and we get like an OOP Trent.
That'd be fantastic. I mean, Bradley looked like he proved that he can do it.
Yeah.
Fantastic asset. That is the player I'm actually most excited about, to be honest.
Really? I think
Yeah.
I'm most excited about Cody Gakpo.
Nah, I don't know. I just expect all of Liverpool to kind of drop. I mean, I guess it depends on who they retain and how it lines up, but
Yeah.
fine. But Salah's gone, surely.
Yeah, possibly. Trap next season. Oh, by the way, before we move on from like who we look forward to, Alexis fucking McAllister. Hello.
What a player. I genuinely think he had one of the biggest roles to play in my winning.
Yeah, 100%. He fucking showed up, bro. He showed up. Yeah, he was great.
After having a a mediocre first half of the season. Came back from injury like a champ.
Yeah. Trap.
Harvey Elliott's never going to stop being that trap.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't know. He delivered 230+ point games, right? But
Luis Diaz.
maybe.
And I mean the name that we started with, Darwin Nunez.
Van Dijk.
Virgil. Oh yeah, oh my god, he was garbage at the end of the season, bro.
Yeah.
He was so bad. Genuinely, at one point I was like, I should just drop this guy. Like, what's the point?
You told me.
Like, it crazy. Yeah, that's a good shout, man. All right, next team, next player. So this player, make it easy. This defender had the most clearances of all players last season. 202 of them. Think of the clubs we haven't. Yeah, well done. Look at you. You're getting better at this shit. Joachim Andersen, man. Well done.
I like defense, yo. What can I say?
Oh, I am so excited for Palace as well. That's another team I'm buzzing for. I mean, you mentioned earlier Munoz, right?
Yeah.
Eze, Olise, if they keep them both. Mateta.
Yo, what a season. So, I find it nuts that we both owned, thought it was a purple patch and dropped him too early.
Yeah.
And then he just went on. He did have like one or two bad games and then took off.
Yeah.
Like, rocket shipped off.
Bro, this guy got 4 goals in the last day. Like,
insane.
It's crazy, man. Crazy. Also, I mean, we got to talk about breakout kid of the season, Wharton. Going to the Euros.
Yeah. I mean, kind of harsh on Menu to not talk him up when if we talk about Wharton. But
True.
Yeah.
I mean, wait, we mentioned Menu scoring the FA Cup goal. He got his limelight.
We did, but we didn't talk up his season. He had a great season.
Yeah, he had a great season. Yeah.
And that's why I'm actually pro Bruno next season. Like, I think Menu is going to hold the fort.
Yeah.
And allow Bruno to do what he does.
Though I think Menu definitely needs a better partner than a washed-up Casemiro and Amrabat that does nothing.
But I think they fix that. He'll have to be an idiot not to. And
yeah, you think so? Yeah.
You don't win against Pep on fluke. He's not an idiot, right? Right?
Wait, who is the idiot? Ten Hag?
Ten Hag.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know he is. Yeah.
I know he is.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Back to Wharton. Yeah, great debut season, breakout season, whatever.
shout out to Chris Richards.
Oh, yo, getting that goal just when you need him.
Yeah.
I think the issue with Wharton, well, not issue, but I do think one of those players you mentioned leaves, right? Olisio, SC.
Yeah.
Wharton will have to step up.
Yeah. He will.
Or they sign someone new, but
I mean, Wharton's getting linked with like Bayern Munich and shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of wild.
it's a bit wild. English hype.
Yeah.
But
Okay, one asset you're looking forward to drafting next season.
You just want me to say Munoz.
Oh,
Come
of course.
on,
I mean, if you're not going to, I'm going to easily. Yeah. I'd take him as my defender 1 next season, potentially.
yeah. What round is that though? 4?
If I can hold out till the 5th round, I'll do it then.
Fair enough. I think you can, and I think you will get it.
Yeah. Man
Honestly,
lived.
It's just Olise.
Yeah. I mean, Olise, Eze are easy ones, I think, right?
Too easy, but like
Yeah.
I keep trying to come off of them, and I just land back on Olise. Like he absolutely killed it coming back from injury. He was managed so much better.
Yeah.
I hope, I should say, that his injury is not going to recur like how it used to.
Yeah. First rounder, I think, as well.
Exactly. He's a first rounder, which
Yeah.
I think for the first time, if I get like 8, 9, 10th pick in a draft, I won't feel upset because I think he will still be there for me.
Agreed. Yep. I'm taking
Like
him.
Sonny goes before him, and I think that's so bad.
Agreed. And I was mentioning it in our Discord as well, as like, I would easily draft Eze or Olise before Heung-min Son.
Yeah, and people went like,
Yeah, they were like,
crazy?
"What?
Like,
You're mental, bro." I was like,
yeah,
"Fine."
I was on board.
Go ahead and take Son before me. I'm okay with that.
Same. And the injury proneness, you know what? I'll manage.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Trap. Are there any traps for Palace?
I'll draw one. Mitchell. He looked really good.
Yeah,
towards the end.
seesaw form. Possibly.
Seesaw.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he can keep that up.
Yeah.
Or maybe they just play a lot more of the ball through Munoz. And
Yeah. I mean, form in terms of like Fantrax output, not like a player. Like he's still a solid defender. So
Agreed.
yeah. Okay. We've got 3 more.
Okay, nice. This is easy.
Yeah, this is very easy now. So next player, next club. This player scored the most Fantrax points last season, 587.5.
Saka.
Yeah.
And then the one after is going to be Chelsea, and the last one's going to be City. Yes, nailed it.
You actually did, to be fair.
Good.
In that order as well. I mean, you still have to guess the players, but I'm sure you'll get the players.
Right.
But Arsenal, disappointment last season, not winning the title.
Bottlers. Sorry, just reading the Caribbean Bottlers label on my my beer bottle.
Well played, sir. Well played.
Yeah. So they genuinely, I would not feel upset as an Arsenal fan. You've done so little wrong. And it just wasn't enough. Like, I don't think you need to be upset about that.
Yeah.
Young squad, these things happen. Only positives from here, I think. As in, they get better. They're going to get more experience under them. And I think it's a matter of time.
Yeah. Agreed. The age factor as well, right?
Granted, they don't lose anyone. And they had a very good season for injuries. Like,
yeah.
If Gabriel Jesus was your biggest injury and he was not a starter in your squad in the end, like,
yeah. I mean, on that note, player to look forward to next season.
It's so hard to look past Saka, man. But I mean, Saka's too obvious.
Yeah.
Like,
Kai.
I genuinely can't see him picking that up.
Really?
I am still so skeptical.
They go to Dubai before the start of the season. Surely you're there.
Yeah, okay, fine. If I see a pic of him with Salt Bay, like, fine.
Yeah, done. All right.
Decky
Rice.
Class.
Mid 1? If he gets
No.
corners? No.
No, mid
No.
2 for me.
Mid 2, yeah. Easy mid 2.
Yes.
You think he's hit the Rodri levels of Van Trax?
Not for me yet, no.
Okay. Rodri is still in a league on his own.
For a DM, yes.
Yeah. Trap for next season.
Martinelli.
Yeah, he definitely came into my thinking. I think if Jesus is still there, he has to be on your trap list.
Yeah. Jesus shouldn't be drafted even.
Like, even if he starts the season hot, I'm fully expecting him to have an injury.
Yeah.
Okay. Next player / club. This player had the most goals and assists by the end of the season.
Whoa, Cole.
Yep.
Too easy. Come on.
Okay, where are we drafting Cole next season?
Round 1, surely.
First pick? Or no, because... Is it because we fired Poch? Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Left by mutual consent. Fuck!
Got him. Yes. It's just the unknown factors. Like, I don't think the system stays in place. I think you're going to sign some big names again. Probably sign the best player in the Euros, unfortunately.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not overly worried. Like, I don't know a thing about your new manager at all. But it's not...
Yeah, same. I was going to say something
mean,
clever, but...
Cole is going to get playing time. A lot of the ball is still going to go through Cole. I just don't think... I actually think if you have a better season, Cole gets less points.
Because we're not reliant on him as much.
That, exactly.
Yeah. Or other people convert his chances and he becomes even way better.
Well, that's a possibility too. And if it falls to me in round, I still think Bruno's my top pick. So Cole is probably a pick 2 or 3 for me. Hard to see if I'll go Haaland.
Like, end of the season, you look at the top 5 players, Cole played the fewest minutes out of them. And he ended up second overall in the game.
Who's top?
Bukayo, we just mentioned.
Oh, no, sorry. Oh, I thought you meant...
Of Chelsea.
I thought you meant last... Sorry, I heard 5 and I thought you meant last 5 game weeks.
Oh,
sorry.
no. I mean, even last 5 game weeks, I think Cole might have been top. Like, fucking hell.
Mateta has to be top.
Oh, true. Mateta then.
But
Cole.
fine.
Yeah.
No, I get your point. Yes. Of all players, not just outfielders, all players. Yeah, Cole finished second and it's smashing season for sure.
Yeah.
I get your point. So
yeah.
So I think it's Saka, Cole, Bruno, top 3 for me, and then Haaland comes in at like 4th.
Haaland
but
before
I don't know
Phil.
the order. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll still go Haaland before Phil. I don't think Phil keeps that up.
Yeah, fair. I mean,
a lot of managers would dispute it, and fine.
Yeah.
But it's close. It's all very close.
Yeah. I think those players still end up around the same range. It's going to be a difference of what, like 30, 40 points maybe?
Maybe, if so much.
Yeah.
But I genuinely can't call those top 3. Bukayo, Bruno, and Palmer. Who goes first for me? I have no clue.
Player or players you're looking forward to picking from Chelsea next season?
I am looking forward to Nico Jax. I am looking forward to Malo Gusto.
Yeah.
But the Reece James of it all is still question marking me. That's like confused face.
I mean, I'm surprised you didn't say Nkunku.
True, I forgot about him because he got so few minutes and then just didn't even start when he was fit.
Yeah.
I mean, a new manager will surely go to Nkunku first.
You think so? Yeah. Honestly, though, if we lose Connor, I'm slightly concerned.
I'd be very concerned.
Yeah.
Man, I think Connor should be playing in the Euros.
Yeah.
Alongside Rice.
Yeah. Really.
Not Trent out of position, but anyway.
We'll see. Could be opponent dependent, right?
Could be.
Trap from Chelsea.
So many.
All the centre backs.
Raheem.
Yeah, Raheem.
Muddy. Muddy's a great ghoster, huh?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. He had some nice moments towards the end of last season.
But it's just the minutes.
Yeah, agreed.
But I agree. The defense.
Cool. And final team, obviously, you guessed it, Man City, right? And I mean, it's the easiest fucking question of the night. Which player had the most shots? Which player had the most shots on goal?
Ederson?
Yeah, obviously. Come on now.
Right. As in, he saved the most shots. No way.
No.
Gets so few saves.
I think Onana made the most saves last season, actually.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Which is surprising because it feel like he made 0 saves last season. So
he must have ended like really high up for goalkeeper. Oh, he was the top goalkeeper. I thought it was Pickford in the end.
yeah, Onana was like secretly terrible but still good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Shocked me.
Wow.
149 saves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Haaland. I mean, what do we even say about City? KDB possibly leaving. How are you feeling about that?
I feel great. It takes away so much of the question marks for me.
Yeah, because you would hate when it falls to like maybe 8th, 9th pick and you have to pick between KDB and Olise.
Yeah. I mean, even 6th, I think you're faced with that choice.
Yeah. I don't want to have to deal with that. Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. Player or players you're looking forward to drafting from City next season?
Unfortunately, Rodri did have his unbeaten streak come to an end against United. But he's still high up there for me. But genuinely, Vardiol. Cancelo 2.0.
Yeah.
High on him.
Would you
Ended the season flying.
Would you go Vardiol or Munoz?
Vardiol.
I might have to use a brain over heart pick over there, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard, right?
Yeah, I get what you mean, man. I get what you mean. Do we think Bilva, Doku, who else is there? Grealish are all trappy?
Grealish is definitely most out of those three. Bilva, I'm hoping Pep starts to wean him off, which we've kind of seen a bit of this season.
I mean, surely Bilva to Barcelona rumors are going to start tomorrow. So
Yeah. And it'll look like a done deal right until you finish your draft. And then, well, actually, he's staying.
No, contract extension.
Oh, I didn't take him in 8th round because I thought he was gone.
Yeah.
And then someone gets pure gold again.
Okay, Doku. Absolute points machine.
Yeah, highest successful dribble, surely, right? Must have. I think he did.
I'll double check that. But my only concern with Doku is that you need to have options to replace him because Pep will definitely bench this guy.
Agreed. But knowing that and going in with that strategy in mind, it's good.
Yeah, good in what sense though?
Oh, sorry. It's Kudus had the highest dribbles.
Yeah, we knew this. Yeah, but
So
he had the
Doku's
second most.
second.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
So I mean, you know what you're talking about in a sense. So
I meant highest of forwards.
of course.
That's why I was like, I know the forward list and I know the I think the thing is his ceiling is really high. His floor is kind of high still.
Yeah.
It's really the minutes that's the worry.
Yeah.
But it's a big worry.
Yeah. I think centre backs are still traps, and the last name I want to talk about is Julian Alvarez. What are we doing with him?
Good question. I think if KDB leaves, his value goes really high up. Look at how his half a season without KDB was.
Yeah. So like let's say you get Holland in the draft, and Alvarez falls back to you as your second pick. Should you take him? Would you take him?
I would, yeah.
Because you're locking into...
Sorry. This is contingent on KDB leaving.
Okay, KDB staying. Would you take him?
No, I wouldn't. No.
Would you then wait until 3rd round if he fell there? 4th round? Like, I guess later, but not 2nd round, basically.
Not 2nd round.
So KDB leaves easy 2nd.
Yes.
Because you're locking into one of the best teams in the league still.
Correct.
Yeah.
And arguably a better ghoster.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's the quiz. Did you get the theme or the order of which I kind of went through the questions? Can you guess the order?
So thought it was like it wasn't table position, but
You close. It was
it's something to do with it though.
yeah.
It's
So
like,
it's basically what the table would look like with the last 4 games of the season.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's interesting. Like, I mean, Villa were basically drunk because they qualified for Europe, right?
Right.
But look at where Palace fell amongst everyone else, right?
Was it fifth or fourth?
fourth? Yeah,
Nice.
ahead of the likes of Liverpool, Newcastle, Everton, Nottingham Forest, Tottenham.
Right.
So yeah, what do you think? Did you enjoy it? Good format.
Yeah, it was good. Good
Yeah.
fun, man.
Yeah. Very post-mortem-y, very cash, I think.
Yeah.
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 Cool, that's it. We've been rambling on for longer than we expected.
Way longer. Yo, is this game
Is
have
it
a start
happening?
time?
Is it happening? Next
Let's see.
inspection is
Let's see.
scheduled for 8:30.
Not bad.
The play needs to start by 10:47 for 5 overs a side game. I would love that.
Not bad. Oh, I've seen one of those. I remember West Indies. Sorry, not West Indies. TKR played one in CPL, but the first team that went out bright and sunny,
Yeah.
attacked the game, put
Yeah.
up like maybe 50 points, lost no wickets.
Yeah.
Came back out. TKR needed like 80 something, high 80s or 5 overs.
Yeah.
They did it.
Wow.
It was carnage, like 20 something and over. It was just going.
What are the bowling restrictions for this then? One over per bowler, surely.
I think it's 1 over per bowler, yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Wow. Would it surprise you if Nepal got bowled out in 5 overs? We just lost all our Nepalese friends, by the way.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Cool, man. That's it. That's the pod. That's all we had planned. I don't know if we're going to do any more pods until Inside Track series. Because you're traveling, there's still a lot going on, sort of stuff. I mean, we'll see, but there's no guarantee, honestly. Honestly, if you want to chat with us, Discord. That is genuinely the best place. Like, even though it's end of season, I think because we're doing the Euro draft and everything, I think the chat has basically begun. And, like, the preseason cogs have already started to slowly spin. So, yeah. Come in the Discord. You can hear from us there. I mean, we even do random live chats and shit like that every now and then, right? So, don't expect a pod. We'll try, but we'll see. But if not, I think what we're going to aim to do is try to get Inside Tracks going by start of July. So I need to start arranging everything for that. So that's definitely something to look forward to in terms of preseason prep. We'll try and do some mock drafts live like we did last time on like Twitch or YouTube or something like that. But yeah, I mean, other than that, Ryan, you have anything else to add, man?
No, I think just don't do like us. Don't burn yourself out on the summer break.
Yeah.
But hit us up on Discord if you're into like cricket fantasy, Euros fantasy, all of that good stuff.
Yeah. Or just share pictures of your vacation or your food or your pets.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, we got it all, bro. Cool, man. I'll see you when I see you.
All right.
Peace.